Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He didn't take that jab well at all. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He takes that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Stiff jab. He just misses with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. You listen to your head.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He blocks that right hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Neither man really defending themselves. And he misses with that jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book, John. Which fighter's going to get caught first? He missed with that jab. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. They score again with the left hand. He misses with that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important. He's going to be the first one to get rocked. Right jab. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He misses with that jab. phrase second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
They missed with the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who will be buzzed first? That jab scores. Trying to answer back. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Misses with the jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Nice job by him to block that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Seconds to go. Who's going to get the last shot here in the round? This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? Got out of the way, that right hook. Jab does not score. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Another scoring shot there. He parries the right jab away. That left hook missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali's in trouble. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's two.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That's a scoring left hand. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there. You think, what the hell am I going to do now?
How did he absorb that hook? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a... Which fighter's going to get caught first? Oh, look at that left jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
His jab just got blocked. Can they figure out the combination to this save? Nice right jab. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He got out of the way of that right hook. Right hook catching airs. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Good punch. Nice punch. Why aren't they defending? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired,
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
that was super tight.
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? They're giving us a high-tempo show. Caught him with that power punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fights.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.